Master Swordsmith Kumuji.
此物在手，那这件摇曳玄梦
Once
剑
you're holding it
也
in your
是时候
hands,
赠予你了。
it's also time to surrender yourself over to the Lunar Mirror of Distant Dreams. Lunar Mirror of Distant Dreams. I know that name. Of course you know it. Before her enlightenment, the goddess Yaoqi, I thought it was pronounced right, Yaoqi, carried this artifact with her wherever she went. Everyone knows it's extremely useful. Yaoqi. Such a precious treasure. This music is a little loud for this particular scenario. Shouldn't the music go down when you're in a cutscene? Ha, not this is a cutscene. There's only one lunar mirror of distant dreams in the whole world, and it's kept in intoxicating dreams. My master is actually quite stingy, so how could he... my master likes to save his money. She glances furtively at Kumuji's face. How come he's prepared to give it to you? What you're holding in your hands now is... How can I put it? She looks worried. She touches her index finger to her chin. A poor imitation? Yes, exactly what I mean. If you two keep bickering, I'll make you guard the fire pit for a month. You now have the lunar mirror of distant dreams. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use pets to connect to it and visit unexplored places. And you can even use it to deduce the future from the present and the past. How can I connect to it?
这次暂且由我
I'll
代为
cast a
施
spell
法
for you this time.
倘若你
It'll
能
be...
唤醒剑蝎，以后就让他来帮你。
Is it just me or does that sound like another voice actor? It'll be helpful if you can awaken your blade heart. What are we doing here? I don't really know. Well, this is pretty. This is where we have the memory of the previous owner. Ooh, biographies are unlocked. I can now do side quests. I've not done any of the side quests before.
Thank you, 禁族长施以援手，令我灵核得以保全。不过，听说此术有损修为，你有哪里难受吗？无妨，调息几个月就好。可惜我已有主人，否则与你形神合一，这点伤势应能即刻痊愈。
多谢敬族长助我为落华剑灵疗伤，不枉我千里迢迢自昆仑来这儿一趟。
说曹操，曹操到，你家主人莫不是有千里眼、顺风耳？怕是我刚才起心动意，引来了我主人的一缕神念。
既已动心，无需犹豫。落华，敬族长与你有救命之恩，我这就将你转赠给他，你可答应？
这要看敬族长愿不愿意。如得此剑，我必视其为至亲好友，日月为证，生死不离。
落华，去吧。
既得无主，必随其身侧左右，天地为证，初心不移。
FYI, English voice for the lady, disgusting. It's horrible. It does not fit the character at all. Think of a way to awaken... Oh, that's right. I've got to awaken the Bladeheart Ancestor. When I get the sword, I will treat it as my most faithful companion and never part with it. I call upon the sun and the moon as witnesses. Bladeheart Ancestor, you're awake at last. Is that it? Oh, okay. I thought there'd be more interaction. Oh god, don't tell me this shit's stuck above my head. Save me, Kumuji! He looks at you thoughtfully. There's a real resonance. This method seems to be working. What method? While the three swords were sleeping and the sword sanctum, I used the soul force of the blade hearts to create a dream world called Intoxicating Dreams. Wait, you created Intoxicating Dreams? Only those who are recognized by the blade hearts with 3 swords can use the soul force to sense their fragments and connect them, such that their souls can enter the intoxicating dreams. It is home to many blade heart fragments and also treasures and rare talents I've discovered over the years. If you're lucky, you'll discover them in intoxicating dreams. The main section of the lunar mirror of distant dreams is here. Concentrate hard and you'll be able to connect with it. Thank you for the tip. And thank you also, Master Kumuji. I'll report to the Grand Warlock first then. Just gonna back up, it's a little crowded over here. Anecdotes of the Powerful. Oh, this is a long one. While people know that there are but few sword fighters in the Nuwa clan, what few realize is that Jing Nanshu, leader of the Lao clan from Heavenly Ridge, is a talented sword dancer. Indeed, she is renowned as the greatest sword dancer west of Bashan. Her connection to sword dancing goes back to a childhood experience. Accompanied by her parents, Jing Nanshu once entered the underground temple of Heavenly Ridge to pay worship to the goddess Nuwa's sealed sacred objects. But she was so intimidated by their aggressive power that she didn't say another word. Her parents prayed day and night, and even sent to, I still hate this name, Spiritopolis asking for help, hoping that she would soon recover. 1 year later, an emissary from Spiritopolis sent her 7 sword dancing puppets. Initially, Jing Nanshu merely stared unspeaking at the puppets, day in, day out. But the following year, sometime before the Bao Chao festival, she had an epiphany, a dance with the sword before the statue to Nuwa. From then on, she was an enlightened woman, a master of the sword dance. Jing Nanshu has a gentle and friendly temperament. From her youngest years, she enjoyed the tough training of the God-fearing Nuwa clan, mastering the magic techniques of the Nuwa sect. Unlike the former Heavenly Ridge chiefs, she went on spiritual journeys, not only visiting the picturesque sites on the Central Plain, but also 6 other Nuwa clans who remained in the upper world to guard the sacred objects. On her travels, she met Genman Jian from the Heaven's Rampart Fortress. Do I get to go there? He was also making a spiritual journey. She learned that the blade heart of his beloved flowerful sword was damaged, and using the secret lotus of the yin spring from the Heavenly Ridge to repair it. The sword spirit was overwhelmed by her generosity, and as Genman Jian saw that it was prepared to bind itself to a new owner, he gave Jing Nanshu the sword. Oh, that's pretty. Can I get a pretty dress like that? As the flowerful sword contains the power of water, it harmonizes well with the Yinpa spring. Jing Nanshu left the sword in the spring water for several years to restore its blade heart to its original state and further intensify the power of water. Legend has it that Jing Nanshu, after retrieving the flowerful sword from the Yin Springs, often danced alone with her sword in the Lake of Azaleas. One day, when a rainstorm clouded the mountains in mist, Jing Nanshu transferred her soul force onto the flowerful sword. The newer magic was immediately compatible with the sword. A sudden burst of water energy broke forth, raging like an angry dragon. The sword transformed the mist into thick clouds, twirling the fallen petals into tiny vortices. Jing Nanshu stood in the midst of the falling azalea blooms, holding the sword aloft. She seemed both surprised and delighted. After a certain amount of training, she finally developed a spell which became known as the Rage of Water and Clouds. Unfortunately, both Nuwa's magic and the power of the flowerful sword are required for this spell, which is why it cannot be taught to other people in the clan. Jing Nanshu wanted to find a way to solve this problem in the future, but when the troubles broke out in the Jing Mausoleum, she led her people into battle, never to return. Aww. Are we going to be able to, master that one day? I need to sell my shit. But I never know where to sell my shit. Tell the Grand Warlock, Gua Yelian, about the blade heart. Hello. He looks at the corpse. What? I warned him 1,000 times during the engraving. Did he immediately forget that? You're right, but he trained with us day and night. I'm afraid what you're planning will simply scare off the new reapers. What happened? That's alright, otherwise he could betray the secret and cause others harm. Hold up, back up. What was the first thing you guys said that... Here. I knew there'd be repercussions for revealing the secrets of the sacred artifacts, but to see it with my own eyes, it's horrifying. Oh, so this guy betrayed all their secrets. Okay. Fair enough. I get that. Makes perfect sense. He looks at the corpse. Are you afraid? Sure. Who wouldn't be afraid when facing death? But no matter how afraid I may be, I must accept the seal. To guard the sacred relics of the goddess Nuwa has been my dream ever since I was young, and I will never give it up. Question. What the frig is your backstory? Where are you from? It's never said what land you come from. Do your parents still exist? Do you have siblings, an extended family? I'm kind of just like an empty shell that's been plonked down into this plot, and I'm not sure that I like it. Easier said than done. If you don't believe me, I'd be ready to master any challenge, Grand Warlock. Your training started the moment you entered the Hall of Reapers. It's a shame to cut him off, because I like listening to him, but he takes too long to talk. You're looking into my eyes. Where else do you bloody want me to look, you crotch? Even if your eyes aren't there, I'm still going to look there, because it's the polite thing to do. I mean, I don't want you to think I'm staring because you've got no eyes. But it's natural to look at the eyes of a person, and I'm not going to stare at your nose or your mouth. I'm going to look where your eyes are. So no, don't excuse my rudeness because I was not rude. Curiosity is not a bad thing for young people. I know that you have a lot of questions now. Unfortunately, I can't answer the ones you have now for the time being. There are certain things that you will know once you've completed the token ceremony and become a real Reaper. Become a real Reaper? You mean I'm not now? Yeah, I have the exact same question. What? A real Reaper like Ejing, Feng Yisheng, and Fuling, for example. If you still don't understand, you can see it for yourself with my eyes. What? You seem to sense a sharp gaze behind the heavy mask. That sounds interesting. Can we do this? You suddenly get chills on your spine. Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh. Yeah, it's not what I thought he meant. I thought we were going to see, like, memories from him and the way he sees the world, but no, we're going to go to training with other people. Never mind. I could just summon my mount. Hello? What? I pressed space and she was gliding forward, but then she glided down. That's weird. Oh wow, that's amazing. I've literally never died before. I don't think. Why am I invisible? Can we try this again? And this time... Come on. I can't use it here. That's why. Well, couldn't you have told me that before you killed me? Wouldn't that have been polite? You cannot fly here. Do not try. Wow. I feel so discriminated against. By the way, I don't know why it wants me to click on that, but biographies. I don't know what the shortcut for that is. Biographies. Wow, so much is blanked out. Biography. Doesn't have a shortcut key. That's why. Because we can now do side quests, which is what I assume biographies are. Could be wrong. Start biography. History before the Qin League. I can create intoxicating dreams, but I can't say a single word to her. When you tried the lunar mirror of distant dreams, you would like to know how far into the past you can look. Curious, you ask your pet. Oh, I don't have a pet yet. Who would have expected to hear the name of a venerable master? Map. Cloudrise. Go to the Terrace of the Hanging Sword in Cloudrise and look for okay, so it's going to be about Kumuji. Apparently. So we're not going to start that yet until we go back there. Well, let's just continue with this for now. Doesn't make sense to just keep going to and fro. Hello, Master Lightcast. Shh. I vaguely recall this. Be quiet. I'm playing grandmother's footsteps. Hmm? Did you see the little girl? She's my neighbor's youngest daughter. Her name is Among. Where are her parents? Why are you alone with her? Her father died on Taihua Mountain, and her mother died in the Valley of 100 Grasses. Their bodies are still on the way now, and will only be transported here in 2 days. I really don't like this situation you got going on over here. Among has been silent since she received the message, except when she's playing this game. But she plays with so much focus that she doesn't even move her eyes. I've seen so many evil ghosts and monsters, but I find her a bit creepy. Again, I said this last time, but why are you saying that right in front of her face? She can hear you, you know. How long have you been playing with her?
记不清，
I can't remember.
大概
It's been
2天了
about
吧
2。days? Without a break?
他不觉
She
着
doesn't feel
累，
tired.
我也不敢
That's why I
合
can't
眼。
fall asleep either. Thanks a lot for your efforts. Let me handle
那
this.
这杯隐身蛊你先拿
And
去
take，this hidden cup first. I
应该
can
能。
help you. Remind me how to play this game.
前面那个小姑娘就是阿梦。
Press the interaction
你要是
key and
准备好
talk
了，
to her to
就
start
过
the
去跟她说一声
game. Press Q to hide under the hidden cup watching turns. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. So Q is the button I need. God, I can't see her on my current angle. Oh, God. Yay, I got it first time this time. I think it took me a few tries last time.
多谢。
Thanks a lot. He nods and leaves you quietly. And he's doing something like this as a light curse. Yeah, a man of his position. Doing this for a child. It's very nice. Now it's time for me to visit Cleansing Curse. Yishang. Hello, Master Cleansing Curse. I don't know why they would have translated that. That's just dumb. Can't we just call him by his name? Oh my gosh, he's got a little scorpion on his shoulder.
不必多礼。
Don't be too polite. Hey, you're not Cleansing Curse. And you don't open your mouth when you speak. Are you a ventriloquist?
大惊小怪。
No.
赵
And why all
云
the
自进入
commotion?
地下
He
神
can't
殿
go
后，
outside as he
便不
likes
能
since
随
he
意
has
外
entered
出
the。underground temple.
看见我
Have
肩
you
上
seen
的
the
这只
scorpion on
蝎
my
子了
shoulder?
吗？
I'll use her to
我
talk to you
现
now.
在就是通过
My
它
wife,
在与你
greet
说
this
话。
young man.
夫
One,
人，
I'm not a
快
fucking
跟这
young
年轻人
man.
打个招
Two,
呼。
what's this about your wife? She shakes her head. Is that a mistranslation? What the hell?
大
That-
巫主没同你说吗？
Didn't the Grand Warlock
这
tell you that
只
this
赤
scorpion
蝎
is my
是我
dear
爱
wife and
妻
the thousand poisonous
还有
worms
这里
here
的
are my
万千蛊
children?
虫，都是我的儿女。
Huh? How is a scorpion your wife? This is getting very creepy.
你看她，
Look at her. She's shy when
一
she
见
sees them
生
for the
人就
first
害
time.
羞，
Isn't she
是
sweet?
不是很可爱？
I'm very concerned.
嗯，
Say,
你
aren't
说
you
你
shy?
不是害羞。
Then she keeps shaking her head.
哦，
Oh, I understand.
我明白
You're lucky. My wife has heard that you're the Nyam Fae that caused an upper in
你运气
Taihua
真
Mountain
不
and
错。
Heavenly Ridge.
我家
She
夫
wants
人
to
听
size up your
说
poisonous
你就
insect
是在
technique.
太华
Do
山
you
和
want
补
to? It looks a bit strange, but I'd love to. Well then, please. I'm so confused about what's happening here. I'm also really bad at this one. I don't remember. I kept doing things wrong. Hold a competition in the art of transporting poison worms with the wife of Elder Fang. Press Q to use a summon poison worm skill. I really don't remember how to do this. Okay, when can I? Go get him, Tiger. Why are you attacking me? What did I ever do to you? Don't really know what we're doing here. I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons and hope for the best. God, these have a massive cooldown. Quest targets, get rid of them. What? Combat successful. Okay, good for that, because I failed so many times at that the first time around. Whew. She's shaking heavily. Your wife, is she still okay?
没事没
Don't
事
worry, keep doing what
忙
you're
你的
doing.
去吧。
She always acts like a baby to me. Nevertheless, thank you for your advice. Once you've passed the training to be a warlock guard, you have to stay in the underground all year. So it's natural that you develop a few strange quirks. That's not what I would call a strange quirk. I call it pretty fucking weird. But anywho, who are we seeing now? Butterfly Master Fuling. so much quicker if I could just fly there. But, you know, since I'm not allowed to. I like the sound when I hit this. Sounds cool. I did get the sense that this place is a little cluttered. It's still lovely, but cluttered. Oh, what's that green thing on his face? That's a curse. A curse. It's not fatal, but it'll be annoying day and night. You look on curiously as Fu Ling casts a spell. Do you want to try it out? The curse or the spell? But if... Don't worry, I'm standing right behind you. And Bright Moon Braces Vitality. I will look at those. Even though I really liked my previous ones, they were very pretty. You look very young, but you act so even-handedly. Just like Yalian when he was still a little child. No, he's a Grand Warlock now. You can learn from him, but not become him. It's alright. To become a Grand Warlock, you have to survive a lot of things that normal people can't even imagine. Yeah, I don't really want to live down here all the time, you know? I like to see the world around me. Alrighty, to Fu Ling, the third. Otherwise known as Kwa Yalian. In that case, it is time to teach you the Wheel of Frost move. You are surprised. Really? Look for the Butterfly Master Fu Ling right away. She will show you the way. I just came from there. Why did I have to come tell you this? I don't see why I had to tell you that. Splat. These spirit animals are really crazy. Ask them if they want to live or die. What are you talking about? If they really want to live, I'll wipe them out and then protect them while they reincarnate. If they want to die, I'll also kill them. Then their souls will be scattered and nothing will be left behind. I already asked them. They all want to live and not become demons. You're determined and not afraid of bloodshed. She looks at you. Did the Grand Warlock send you to learn from me? Yes. I have other important tasks ahead and will teach you the skill only once. Pay close attention. I'm a puppet and can't exist for long. If you have difficulties in future, you can ask Feng Yi and Feng Xiao. They are my son and daughter, both very clever, but also naughty. I'll bear it in mind. The time has come. Go back and report to the Grand Warlock. But I didn't learn anything from you. Butterfly Master, do you have something to discuss with me? She nods. I'll teach you something new. About to say, like, we went through all that and you didn't teach me anything. Something new? Nothing can escape the darkness. No human, no animal, no insect. Butterfly Master, could you be a little clearer? Wants me to start learning skills, and I'll be there momentarily. Okay, so yeah, it's all my old shit that I need to get rid of. Skill training, DPS basics, let's go. Okay, incantation is a core skill. Doesn't say that, but you get the idea. Performing Spirit Strike continuously can restore incantation. Alrighty. Hello? Yeah? Why is my clicking not working? For Spirit Strike. I am. What do you think I'm bloody doing? This is weird. Normally you can just attack by using click, but it's not working that way. And I'm pressing Q to use Spirit Strike. Oh, sorry, wrong button. But it's not counting. Okay, sure. Edge is a core Reaper resource. Consume Edge to use Moonsicle. You know what, it won't let me right click. That's weird. Party that can deal damage over time to the target. Try to keep heart rate effect on the target. I just needed to do it once? Oh, okay. Consuming conditions to perform War Moon. Do I have War Moon? Oh, that one, yep. War Moon deals more damage to a target and it's one of the main Reaper DPS skills. Oh, 3 times. My apologies. When dealing damage to the target, some of it is stored in Light of Silence. Perform Wheel of Frost to instantly release the stored damage from Light of Silence. How does... Some of it is stored in Light of Silence. What are we talking about here? So, it's this symbol? Are we talking about this symbol? I'm gonna assume when we see this. Okay. Is that Light of Silence there? That is a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay. Complete. So I've got to look for that symbol on targets. Merely destroys all lights of silence on nearby enemies and inflicts as much damage as was stored in the lights. This damage ignores defense and is immune. When dealing damage, it replaces the light of silence on the target and stores a certain percentage of the damage. In the instance right, yeah. Okay. You've got it already. Not bad. I don't know what that was, but sure. Oh, expanded my inventory. 10 more slots. Gotta find a place to sell my shit. I could sell my shit right here. To Wu Ma Yun, the general trader. Hi. Just want to sell all my old stuff. Thank you. Sincerity pill. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Yeah. I don't know what any of those things are. Hungry Ghost. Alrighty. Not sure why you want to call yourself Hungry Ghost, but if that strikes your fancy, go for it. Astral Essence Master. Huya. Guayalian. You don a mask as soon as you join us, and now comes the seal. For the rest of your life, only Goddess Nuwa will be able to see your feelings and emotions. Are you sure? Grand Warlock, please give me my seal. No problem. Did you know that once the seal is engraved on your brow, it will cost your life should you dare to betray the holy secret? Grand Warlock, please give me my seal. Good. I will let you know when the right time has come. Since you have chosen to accept the seal, you must study this article on Sky Patch Repair carefully and always bear it in mind. As you command. I have no idea what that means, but sure. I will read it. You've been away for so long. I've been waiting for you for a while. Yeah. Hold your horses. Master Komaji, were you looking for me? Okay, so let's say anything else. The Heavenly Ridge is located in the southwest of the Shu region, next to Yunnan in Tibet. The members of the Lao clan who live there are a branch of Nuwa devotees. When Nuwa entered the underworld, they obeyed her instructions to remain in the upper world. After a long period of development, the Heavenly Ridge has become a place of pilgrimage for Goddess Nuwa's devotees. In the meantime, the Liao clan built a resplendent Nuwa temple in the underground of Heavenly Ridge. There is a bottomless cool pool in the temple where the legendary Jiuchuan, Hell of the Nine Springs, is said to be located. What's Jiuchuan? I'm a little uncertain about that one. People have held different opinions since ancient times. Some people think that 9 means extreme, so Jiuchuan refers to an extremely deep underground spring. But in the eyes of students, the upper world already has many underground yin springs, and Jiuchuan is simply the largest. Okay, say so. How convenient that he came here to see me.